DACA, The Last of Us 2, and Raven Symone. What's up, folks? It is Thursday, June 18th, and here is Google Trends. Brian Gaddis coming at you with the hottest, latest, and greatest by the number one search engine, Google. Okay, now, big news out of Washington as we've got a lot of headlines pertaining to DACA. Okay, NPR, sigh of relief or slippery slope. Advocates and opponents react to DACA ruling. Okay, the U.S. Supreme Court issued a decision Thursday that extends the life of DACA, the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program. Okay, I know this is a big deal from the Trump administration. Their fight against that. The ruling was a big surprise to many, including DACA recipients who were worried they might soon face deportation. I couldn't believe it. Emma Barone, a DACA recipient who will be starting law school at the University of North Texas in the fall, told NPR member station KERA in Dallas. Barron said that when the decision came down, she ran to check the Supreme Court website. The writing on the wall was that we were all going to be mourning and not celebrating today. So it's big news, because if you understand, in the whole Trump administration, what he's been trying to do is get more conservative Supreme Court justices, and now in the last 24 hours, there have been two things that the White House hadn't really been in favor of in regards to decision making. Yesterday with LGBT, and today with the DACA decision. President Barack Obama announced the program in 2012 allows people who are brought to the U.S. illegally as children by no fault of their own, okay, to live and work in the country, but it does not provide a path to citizenship. In a 5-4 ruling, Chief Justice John Roberts, one of the conservative justices, and the court's 4 liberal justices said the Department of Homeland Security decision to rescind DACA was arbitrary and capricious. Okay, I'm happy. I'm super excited, said Josue Tayub, a DACA recipient and nurse who works in the intensive care unit at an El Paso, Texas hospital. He cared for victims of the mass shooting there in August and now for COVID-19 patients. So, one would lead you to believe these aren't bad people, obviously. It feels like I can do what I love to do, what I want to do with my life, he told NPR member station KTEP in El Paso for now. Okay, a blow to Trump. This is the NPR news. The court's decision was a blow to Trump's effort to end DACA. These horrible and politically charged decisions coming out of the Supreme Court are shotgun blasts into the face of people that are proud to call themselves Republicans or conservatives. We need more justices or we will lose our Second Amendment and everything else. Vote Trump 2020. So it's kind of like a, hey, vote for me, I'll get rid of DACA. I don't know. Do you get the impression that the Supreme Court doesn't like me? He added. Department of Homeland Security Acting Secretary Chad Wolf said the ruling usurps the clear authority of the executive branch to end unlawful programs. Well, but isn't the Supreme Court the one to interpret if they're unlawful or not? Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, this is a whole nother conversation. I won't bore y'all, but it's a big deal for DACA recipients. DACA recipients deserve closure and finality surrounding their status here in the U.S. Unfortunately, today's Supreme Court decision fails to provide the certainty. So no certainty with it. Wolf said in a statement, the DACA program was created out of thin air and implemented illegally. The American people deserve to have the nation's laws faithfully executed as written by their representatives in Congress, not based on the arbitrary decisions of a past administration. Understandably, that's why you have checks and balances. So, yeah, definitely more to come with this, but, I mean, tell me what you think. It's a big deal. I understand that. So tell me what you think in the comments. Are you for it? Are you against it? No right or wrong answers. Raven Symone Olivia. That's So Raven star Olivia from The Cosby Show. She is trending as well. She introduces the world to her wife. CNN is reporting. That's So Raven Symone to get married privately. The 34-year-old actress and former co-host on The View shared on her verified Instagram account Thursday that she is married her girlfriend Miranda Mayday. A picture of the happy couple embracing served as their wedding announcement. Have you watched? There's a celebrity show of them watching TV shows. It's going to be doing well because this is the pandemic, and that's what we like to watch. But I saw her on that, and so she's been, and I think she was on the show The Masked Singer. But I got to marry a woman, so she's been in the news lately. I guess she's been keeping this a secret. I got married. Words are not my friend today. I got married to a woman who understands me from trigger to joy, from breakfast to midnight snack, from stage to home. The actress wrote in the caption, "I love you, Mrs. Perriman Mayday." Congrats, folks. The former child star's full name is Raven Symone Christina Perriman. She also posted a photo of what appeared to be the yard outside the home where the wedding photo was taken. So, congrats. Thank you to all those who helped and for those who understand why it was small during this time. She wrote in the caption on that picture in which she tagged several people including Debbie Allen. Known for her childhood roles on The Cosby Show and That's So Raven as well as the current reboot Raven's Home, she addressed her sexuality publicly in 2013 after the U.S. Supreme Court struck down a law barring federal recognition of same-sex marriage. "I can finally get married. Yay, government, so proud of you," she tweeted at the time. Congrats to her. Let me know in the comments what was your favorite show of her. The Last of Us 2. Part 2 is a gut punch that keeps on punching. So this is at NPR. The Last of Us Part 2 is a game that punches you in the gut right from the start and never stops punching. During a time like this, I honestly didn't know if I could handle a game like The Last of Us, either part of it. As a journalist in 2020, a lot of my waking thoughts go to the news, which usually have said it. I wasn't really tempted to escape into an apocalyptic hellscape where 60% of the world population is killed by a parasitic fungus that turns you into a zombie. It wasn't from a lack of interest. I've been looking forward to this game for years. The original Last of Us, released in 2013, is considered one of the best games of all time. People had extraordinarily high expectation for this new installment, and it's another masterpiece just like the first. If you're unfamiliar with the story, the main character, Joel, is a smuggler who lost his daughter during the initial break. He was hired by a group called the Fireflies to transport a 14-year-old girl named Ellie from the Boston quarantine zone to a hospital in Italy. She is immune to the virus, and the Fireflies want to use that to create a vaccine. Warning, spoilers ahead for the original game, which you really should have played by now. So, I'm not going to spoil it. Check it out. Not a big gamer, but it looks like it's trending. Big deal. Real Madrid is in the news, beats Valencia. This is soccer, 3-0 to keep pace with Barcelona. Karim Benzema scored twice, and Marco Asensio added another on his return to a 10-month injury layoff as Real Madrid beat Valencia 3-0 on Thursday, keep pace with the leader Barcelona in the Spanish league. The home win left Madrid 2 points behind Barcelona, which defeated Leganes 2-0 on Tuesday for its second straight win after the pandemic outbreak. So, we're getting into more sports. I understand there's still the pandemic going on, but they have decided to start back up again with the sports. Gene Kennedy Smith, John F. Kennedy's sister, has passed away. The last of his siblings passed away at 92. My condolences. May she rest in peace. Robert Fuller, half-brother of Father Fuller, found hanging from the tree, killed by deputy in California. CNN. My condolences. I'm not sure what It looks like to be a developing story. University of Florida bans gator bait cheer at sporting events due to racial ties. Trippie Redd celebrates his birthday with new single Dreamer. Hypebeast is reporting that. As well, Danny Masterson still in the headlines because of his rape charges. Rayshard Brooks, horrible situation. There were charges laid out yesterday against the policeman that murdered him, killed him. The one that shot, and then the other one has other charges. Apparently, he might testify. We're going to birthdays. Isabella Rossellini, actress. She is 68. Happy birthday to her. Richard Madden, Scottish actor, Game of Thrones Cinderella, is 34. We just passed up a lot of people. Let me see. Blake Shelton. That's a pretty big D. He's 44. Blake Shelton. Who's a fan of Blake Shelton? Let me know your favorite Blake Shelton song. He is on either American Idol or America's Got Talent. I'm not sure. I'm not the best on those shows. Paul McCartney's birthday. He's 78 rather. Not a good math day for me. Okay, so let me know your favorite Beatles song. And if you have a favorite song that's not by the Beatles, that's Paul McCartney. I like a ton. Oh, man. Beatles. Those were the days. Though I wasn't alive then. Anyway, hope y'all have a great day, great week. Let me know what you think about this. Leave me a comment. Share this. Like it. Please subscribe. I really would appreciate it. All right, folks. Late.